If you were asked how many times I have experienced scary things, maybe this will be the umpteenth time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our mini podcast GNL with me Giovanna.
And with me, Liani.
Today we have a new guest whose experience has recently gone viral.
Okay, instead of waiting too long, let's go.
Come here guys, make yourself comfortable, okay?
Hello! Oh my god, I'm so very happy.
Hello guys, how are you?
Hi, we're doing good right now.
How do you feel after your experience yesterday went viral?
To be honest, I was shocked because of very viral.
Surprise, huh? Okay, before telling the story, let's introduce it first.
Hi everyone, my name is Jovi.
My name is Jessie. And my name is Jessica.
Okay, I saw your content on social media about your horror story and it's going viral. Can you tell us about your horror story?
Because we live side by side with them in the sign of quote.
Yes, you're right. Then who want to tell first? I think Jovi can go first.
Okay. So my story is actually really old. Around 2018 or less. I forgot the details.
Okay.
Basically, I'm still in elementary school. So this happened at one of the state junior high school in Jogja, of course. At the time, there was another mass position incident at my sister's school. There were so many students that was collapsed and fell into a trance suddenly.
Wait a minute, this happened inside the school?
Yes, this is inside the school, still in the school area.
In school hours?
As far as remember, it was during school class time.
Okay, then?
Well, because there are so many and my mother is someone who knows about things that but can't fix them. Well, my mother was afraid that if the position got to my sister.
When this happened, where were you?
I also do that with my mother and my two sisters. Finally, my mother told me that my uncle could actually communicate with them using quotation marks. Well, then my uncle ended up going to my sister's school for what is the term like to two fans, so it would reach my sister. I had already made an appointment with the school, so around 11 or 10 in the evening, I forgot. The five of me came to the junior high school. My sister goes to school there. My other sister, my mother, and my uncle. So, of course, with me. Because my father happened to be working out of town, so he was not even fit. After that, the five of us went to check inside the school.
Oh, the school isn't there to check or accompany you?
Nothing. So pure my uncle checking without the school. But you know, he's invited me. Holy crap! If I'm honest, I really caught goosebumps because the weather itself is driven, and when I was little, I could actually see to them. But because it disturbed me at school, it was closed. Continuing, after that you enter and arrive at the field. Well, there I really got goosebumps because I imagined there was a machine that was all but on display.
Mission? What mission?
Missions are like tears. I forgot. Maybe you think it's normal, but for me, the vibes are very, very unpleasant and driven. Continue walk until you get near the prayer room. There's a big tree near the prayer room, right? Suddenly, my uncle said, "Who are you?" But in Japanese, I'm really shocked by the.
Wow, that's really scary. So, does anyone have a response or something can indicate that she is indeed there?
Yes, for me, who can't communicate, I can hear anything. Pure, there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't know, my uncle. My mother said there were kuntilanak there. Then, after checking, we went out through the door which leads to the gazebo for students to hang out. So, in the corner, there is a chair like that. It looks like a meeting chair. My uncle said, this will definitely move after.
Huh? The chair?
Yes, that's right. But yeah, I don't really care. Finally, I arrived in the front of the school again. I saw that there were already lots of people catering. Most of them are all gentlemen. My uncle invited all the gentlemen to come to school. Well, actually, I really don't want to go. I would rather be in the car than have to go alone. But yes, because my mother believes that I have a guardian figure who is stronger than the others.
Okay.
I am required to follow her terms to look after everything like that. Let's go inside. I'm fine. That's fine. Arrived at one of the warehouse at the school. I saw that the warehouse was really shabby, very dusty, lots of stuff. I don't know what it is, but my uncle said there was a Dutch nonny there. So it's been a long time. Maybe before the school was built, he said she was beautiful. She kept wearing a dress. Too bad I couldn't see it. But in my imagination, she is really beautiful.
Can you tell me how she died?
No, I can't tell. Moving on, finally we all got out and continue our journey. Arrived at the corner where there was a chair. Really move. Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Honestly, I got goosebumps. Then walk until you reach the canteen or bicycle parking area. I forgot. There, the climate is really very different. It's not really nice.
It's like stuffy, isn't it?
No, but it doesn't taste any different. But fortunately, there was a rabbit belonging to canteen lady there. So the canteen lady's house is there. Are you confused? Me too, actually. But the reality is like that. Whether it's a house or just a place to sleep. Finally, I played with the rabbit. Not far from the group. Then my uncle tried to communicate with she because she said she was there. My uncle said she was a student who was a victim of bullying and committed suicide by hanging herself there. Preciously, she said there was a rope there, but it has been removed. This has also been covered by the gentleman. It is indeed true. I don't know what my uncle is dying. Maybe on this trip, my uncle asked me not to be possessed again. Finally, there the gentlemen start to come out and right in front of the entrance gate. The remaining 5 people, namely me, my 2 sisters, my mother, and my uncle. We walked through the classroom one by one. Arrived at one of the class and we entered. Suddenly, my uncle banged the table very loudly. Suddenly, we were all shocked. And do you know what is came out?
What? The ghost appears?
Cat! That's
What
cat!
the f? Really?
Not
You
a
swear?
ghost. Not a ghost, but cat. She was shocked and tears came out and ran away.
Really? You swear?
Yes, I swear, we all looked because of the cat. My uncle said there was a figure, but he didn't know. When we arrived in the front of the gate, we met the gentleman. Then my uncle started to the ritual, some ritual for that fencing.
Fencing? Fencing mean your uncle doing that ritual. Did you see or not?
No, because to be honest, I'd rather go see the dead butterfly priest first.
Really?
Yes, really. And at the security guard's office, I heard that the fencing will go off when my sister graduates.
Why is that? Why not forever?
Yes, because the goal is just to look after my sister.
Oh, that's enough to make goosebumps.
Oh yeah. So what was the reason for the trance?
The reason I had was because it was cutting down a really big banyan tree in front of the entrance gate. Well, he said he didn't have permission. Then the person who caught him said he was in a tree, and his wallet suddenly disappeared.
What the Okay, that's really scary. So from here we can learn that we live side by side with them.
And we don't know where they live. So if we do something, we have to get permission first.
Okay, thank you, Jessica. Next, Jessica. Hello, Jessica.
Hello, Giovanna. Okay, so this story is from my father. He had a horror experience when he was still in junior high school.
Oh, it's long ago, huh?
Yeah, he wanted to take his motorbike from behind the house. It was a quiet road and had a lot of banana trees. As my father was walking, he saw a woman waving at him under a banana tree.
Did this happen at night, afternoon, or evening?
It happened in afternoon.
Okay.
Okay, when he was walking that road, slowly my father saw clearly that there was a woman below the banana tree who was waving as if telling him to go towards her. When my father had getting closer to the woman, my father began to see clearly that the woman was waving while carrying her hat.
Seriously, bearing hat?
Yeah, it was so scary. My dad was really scared at that time. He immediately took the motorbike keys and ran. He didn't take the motorbike at all. When he got home, my dad go to that road again to take the motorbike, but he was really scared, so he accompanied his older sister. However, when he got there, the motorbike was the only one there, and that woman was gone.
Wow, I can't imagine. Oh, so your father can see ghosts even now?
I don't know about that, but my father told me that it was closed.
Oh wow, okay. Thank you, Jessica. I hope your father always healthy. Thank you for sharing your father's story.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so the last story from Jessie. Please tell us about your horror story. Okay, so the last story from Jessie. Please tell us about your horror story.
Okay, thank you, Giovanna. So, at that time, my mother and I were at home together. At that time, I was still in 4th grade. Then my mother told me to take some things at my neighbor's house.
Did your mom confirm that your neighbor before had that you wanted to pick up the things?
I did, but my mother didn't tell the neighbors that I took the things because at that time my mother was cooking and I didn't have time to tell the neighbors. But at that time my mother didn't tell me the details of the house. My mother only said the one with the black fence, but I saw that the house with the black fence and the two houses next to each other looked dark.
Is it crowded or quiet around the house?
It was really quiet around her house because it was really late at night and I suddenly took it.
What time of the night or after sunset.
It was around 8 o'clock in the evening. If it's in my alley, 8 o'clock in the evening is really quiet. Yeah, maybe some people pass by. I said, "Excuse me," to the house. There was a person who said hello, but she was pale. But at that time, I thought that the person was sick or something like that. I went in without thinking.
But the person who told you the intern is old or young?
She looked about the same age as my mother, maybe old. Then I was told to sit right. I felt scared, horrified, creeped out too. So I went straight to the point, asking for the items that were interest to my mother. But she said not to rush, sit in her house first.
Then, did you sit down or turn around?
I sat down because I felt that it was rude to refuse. When I was sitting, I and her were just silent because I was uncomfortable. I immediately asked about the items that were interest to my mother, but she was silent and did not respond to my words. Because I was really scared, I immediately said goodbye to go home. I also said that my mom would take the goods later.
When you got back, did you tell your mom?
I immediately told everything to my mother, but my mother was confused because the neighbor I was referring to had a friendly and cheerful nature. So my mother thought this was strange. Then I invited my mom to the house I visit, and my mother was surprised because as far as my mother knew, this house had been empty for a long time. My mother immediately told her friend, and my mother's friend said that person who owned the empty house had died a long time ago in a motorcycle accident. I was given a photo of the deceased person who owned the house. I was shocked because it looked exactly like her who invited me to sit in that house. After that incident, I couldn't sleep well anymore. I was talked about that incident.
BTW, is it a girl or a boy you see?
That person is a girl. From the photo that was given to me, it also looks like a girl.
Okay, have you been traumatized by this incident?
After that incident, I was immediately very traumatized. If I was told to go to a neighbor's house to deliver the thing, pick up thing, or visit a neighbor's house.
Wow, that's really scary. I think if I were you, I would always imagine it. Especially since I'm still small, right?
Yeah.
And then when you're looking at the photos of her, like crazy.
This is our ending. See you on the next creepy day.